right, man. Let's talk about J Rock and Carlos Adames stoppage last night. Out there in Minneapolis. I mean, Bradman was mad. Fans was mad. But really, man, he was getting. According to the scorecards, he was getting cooked. And he started off pretty good. And Adames, and I agree with Bradman said in the corner. We was cussing out the ref. Just put the fight in, and then sent somebody YouTube shorts. I don't remember the channel. And he basically went in on the ref and said he was hitting him low and you ain't do shit all night. I seen the time where because I had the Relanga fight on too. I seen the time in the fight where he hit Adames hit J Rock low, and the ref was right there and he ain't say nothing at all. He didn't say, he didn't say nothing at all. It was as clear as day. So I don't know what was tripping with the ref or whatever. And I'm gonna get to the stoppage, but I think it went 9. And J Rock came in boxing good. He said he felt that the fight was even. I can see why he felt that. He doing some good work. But Adames started to step it up. You know what I'm saying? And apparently he staying in shape in between fights and not blowing up in between fights. Apparently he staying his ass in shape. So yeah. But nonetheless, he started to show his class, what type of class or what type of caliber of fighter he was after a while, and he pulled away from J Rock, and J Rock just don't got enough punching power. That's his problem, and then he don't throw enough value to make up for the lack of punching power. I think that's the biggest thing. For him, and then he ain't got crazy conditioning and crazy combination punching or whatever that whatever that may entail, But Adames was just a better fighter in the beginning. J Rock came out hot. He was schooling for a second. Then Adames started going to the drum, beating the drum, and then he cut his face, and I think the cut might have played a part in stopping the fight. So the refs, you blow this up. So the refs, he pretty much was out the fight for the most part. The refs had it 74, 78, 74, 73. That means he would have had to sweep the rest of the rounds after that, including that round, just to get a draw, 72 to 80. So for the most part, it was only one card where unless he scored some knockdowns, that he was gonna actually have an opportunity to come back and he was actually gonna have an opportunity to come back and win. So I felt that the stoppage was bull jive. But I think also the cut on J Rock face influenced it. The barrage by J Rock that he threw. I mean by Adames that he threw. J Rock didn't respond, but it wasn't a bad barrage. It wasn't like he was on the it wasn't like he was on the ropes and his head was snapping back or nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that. That's what I was looking at. Like it was a it wasn't nothing vicious. But Adames was, kind of showing his Adames was showing his he was showing his class after a while. And I didn't, and this is my opinion, I ain't really see J Rock, probably doing anything coming back. I didn't really see, J Rock doing anything of significance. I don't think he was going to be able to come back, but Adames is known to, he's known to, how would I call it, fade though. So, but, a lot of people was mad and looking at it, J Rock didn't throw. He threw a punch right when the referee stopped it. He jumped in. I don't know if it was because of J Rock eye, but ain't really nothing but like one of them punches that Adonis threw. In my opinion, really landed. Yeah, that was a bad stoppage. But I feel like Adonis was gonna win regardless. So I mean, he should have. Not he talking about people is saying that J Rock got robbed. Well, Adonis got robbed of an opportunity to get a clear cut knockout. I know he don't care because this shit still say knockout and it still say victory. But like to me, only one of them punches really landed clean. That was the last right hand. I don't know if the cut influenced it. I'm looking at his legs. I don't know if the cutting in the legs look still to be there, but most people gonna say dog would have lost anyway. That's what most is gonna say. And at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know what you can say, to be honest. I don't know what you can say, but he fought better than most people expected him to fight. But yeah, the referee, man, they got these old referees in here. Now you got people saying boxing is fixed and all this stuff, which it is what it is. And it's fixed and it's this and it's that and it's whatever. But um, you know, but I feel that that he was gonna lose regardless. And I'm not trying to say that I'm not going to say that he deserved that or that justifies that. Um, you know, but I think he deserved to go out on his shield. I think he earned that, and maybe if he got knocked out, he probably would just retire. And now it's like, man, I feel good. I was competing, even though the scorecards pretty much had him out of it, other than one outside of scoring knockdowns. But I mean, shit, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, they got. I mean, if you got a fight coming up, I mean, we had an atrocious stoppage in Las Vegas in March. I think it was March 25th with Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. You know, so there's been some crazy stoppages that the referee has become the star of the show, and it's just somebody, it's just like a producer behind the scene supposed to make sure it goes smooth. So all these fighters, you better do you better do your research on these referees before 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 y'all let them get assigned. And if they assign a referee you don't like, you better petition that you ain't gonna fight. That's as simple as that. That's as simple as that. So, in my humble opinion, bro, in my humble opinion, dude, they better start doing their research. But moving forward for Carlos Adames, I mean, obviously, he probably gonna want to crack at the Jamal Charlo. understandably so. Um, that's probably what he want, and it's what he deserved at this point, you know. But then he gonna lose to Canelo, go away for a year, get stripped, and they gonna make him the champion. Um, if he go away after a fight with Montiel and not fight for 2 years, imagine what he gonna do with that Canelo bag. Ask yourself what he gonna do with that Canelo bag. You know, what he about to do with that Canelo bag. So, um, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And for J Rock, probably should retire, but hey, it is what it is. That's up to him. He probably feel like he got some more left in the tank. But hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Uh, Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, the whole nine. Uh, you know, all the whole nine, man. So appreciate y'all. Peace.